Leaning Tower's wild history. The Leaning Tower of Pisa started tilting before it was even finished. Builders watched it lean more and more as they stacked each floor. It wasn't a design choice or a quirky afterthought. The whole disaster began because of shifty, soft ground under just one side of the tower's foundation. By the time they got to the third story in the 12th century, it was already visibly off balance, but instead of tearing it down, they tried to fix it by making the upper floors taller on one side. For centuries, engineers and architects scrambled to save the tower, using everything from medieval weights to modern steel cables. At one point, it was so unstable that the tower was officially closed to the public in 1990, and experts warned it could collapse at any moment. Teams from around the world raced to figure out how to keep Italy's most famous mistake standing without losing its famous tilt. The wildest part? No one could agree on whether to straighten it or just freeze it in its crooked glory. Some wanted to return it to its original angle, others argued it was perfect as a permanent leaner, so they compromised, gently nudging it just enough to stop it from toppling but making sure it still looked totally lopsided. All that work means the Leaning Tower is actually safer now than it's ever been. But it's still not straight, and that's entirely on purpose. People travel from every continent to see a building that was almost a disaster, and turned into one of history's happiest engineering accidents.